Hey guys, today we're out here on Tampa Bay, not too long after Hurricanes Milton and Helene passed through this area, completely devastating the Tampa Bay area. We're on the hunt for 3 species, trout, redfish, and snook. Snook are in season right now for just a couple more weeks, and if we can get one of each, it's called an Inshore Grand Slam here in the Tampa Bay area. We're going with some shrimp today, guys. Well, I have some cut bait too, some frozen bait. But today I'm out here in a few feet of water in what I believe is grass. It's very windy, as you can see the boat rocking. But I believe, because I've been out here before, that I'm in some grass. The water is nice and cool. I'll get you the temperature here in a little, well actually I can tell you right now. The water temp is 76 degrees. This was my first cast. Got some large shrimp from Apollo, the good people at Apollo Bait and Tackle. Let's see what this produces. Say a prayer for me, y'all. Today we want to keep the catfish to a minimum. I'm out here by myself, and I'm just trying to target those 3 species and see what we can come up with. I've never had an Inshore Grand Slam in Tampa Bay. Well, I've never had an Inshore Grand Slam anywhere for that matter. I've many a times got 2 out of the 3. So right now it's about 20 minutes to 11. So my first cast was about 10:35, and high tide is at 1:45. So we're currently on an incoming tide. Here we go, guys. Oh, I think he got off. I think he got off. I still see my shrimp, but that indicates a trout. Trout will grab them. The horns broke off the shrimp. I don't know if you guys can see that. The horns broke off. I don't even know if the shrimp's still alive. If you guys fish with shrimp, let me know in the comments how you hook yours. I usually come in here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's that black piece, whether that's his brain or whatever it is inside there, and I usually come under the horn and right in front of that. And that's how I'm hooking my shrimp. Now we're back out here. There he goes. He's under, he's running with it. Man, he even took it this time and you could see it go underwater and dart off to my right. There he goes again. There it is, guys. There's the trout. I don't think this is going to be a keeper, but that marks it. He's just barely in there. Look at that. Check this out, guys. Nice little trout, not very long. I'm going to guess he's about 13 inches long. I'll get a quick measure on him. I won't spend too much time for the sake of the fish, but when I held him up, he's just at about 14. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I want to get him back in the water. And there he goes.
All right, guys, we got the trout. Let's move on to the next hole and start going for the reds and snook.
All right, guys, I want to give you a little idea what we're working with here. So we're now up here. There went a mullet jump, you see that? We're now up here closer to the mangroves. There's some sandy areas right out here, right in front of the mangroves. It's an incoming tide, and it's already deep enough for there to be fish there, and then the tide's just gonna get, you know, continue to come in. So we're power pulled down out here, and I'm gonna try a combination of some shrimp and some cut mullet, little 1-inch chunks. I'll show you when I go to do that. And I'm just gonna put those out there, and we're gonna, you know, try for a redfish. So I'm still running this shrimp out of the bait bucket. I got a really nice live well right here under the seat, but I've never gotten it fixed. It broke. I need to get it over to TA Mahoney's in Tampa and let them take a look at it. I also have a cool clamp that holds my camera to all these different railings and stuff, and the knob on it just broke, so I'm having to improvise on the rest of this video. And you guys right now are sitting in a rod holder up on my bimini up there. I've left some good distance between us and the shoreline at first. I will push in closer, and I've definitely caught fish with the boat in much closer, but I kind of like to approach an area and give it some distance before I just come barging up in there. Here in a few minutes, if we don't get anything here, I'll probably get the boat up a little bit closer. This is actually a mangrove island right here. There's a cut in on that side of it, and then you can see the cut over here. Let's go with a little bit of cut bait in this area. I moved spots again. Get one of these bigger guys. And I like to just cut these in about 1 inch. I don't need the heads. One-inch sections. I usually get about 3 out of them. And then I don't take the tails either. Some guts coming out of this one. This one should be good and juicy. Really get that water, get some scent going out there. All right, well, I've been in a spot for a little bit. Haven't caught any fish in a while, probably about an hour and a half. With the exception of catfish. I did catch a catfish when you guys weren't on camera. I had it down. I put the camera down here on my bag, and then I let it charge for a little bit. I got to charge the mics and that sort of stuff. But as you can see, I got one rod up here that's out there free line with a shrimp, just letting the wind take it out in front of me. And then I got another rod up here, and that one, I don't know if you can see it way out there, has got a bobber on it with cut bait right down in there. I mean, it's probably 2.5 feet deep. So we've now entered into that magic hour where we're just about 55 minutes till slack tide. At slack tide, stuff gets real boring, but that hour running up to it, it could be exciting. So I'm gonna jump to one more spot. What I've been doing is just working my way down these mangroves. Guys, I think we have something on this one. Something out there on top of the water. See it moving? I don't know if that's a catfish. What might be a trout. It is a trout, but it might be a keeper trout, guys. This one might be a keeper. All right, guys, we got us a keeper trout. Let me try to get the camera in position to show you.
It's got to be 15 inches to keep, and this one is 16 inches long.
All right, guys, I got that thing on ice. Again, 16, 17 inches and above. You know, I'd rather it have been 17 or 18 or 19, you know, or more, but I'll take a 16, especially when we got nothing to show for at this point. So we got a ladyfish, a catfish that was not on film, the first trout 13 inches through that back, next trout 16 inches, and we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna stop here probably in just about a minute right over here and see if we can keep trying on the reds. Guys, I don't know if you can see them fish out there on the surface out there. I don't know if that's jacks or sharks, but something's running bait fish out there. So there's something moving there. There's a bird over there by that marker. A couple birds coming in right there in front. See that, guys? Let's try to put a shrimp on this bobber one and put it out there and see what happens. There goes my shrimp jumping on the water. You see that? Something's on it. Another little fish. I don't know if he got my shrimp or not. Oh, he's under. Seeing this, guys? What we got here? It's not fighting. No, it's another trout. See that? Another trout. Barely hooked right there. Look at them teeth. He is about 13 3/4. See you next time, buddy. We got something on there again. Did he get off? He got off. Let's see what he did to our shrimp. Oh, dang near cut him in half. See that, guys? Let's get a fresh shrimp. This isn't exactly where I'm expecting reds or snooks, although the reds could be out here. But being that we got this much activity, let's just see what's going on. It's under. Holy cow. I think he spit it. He spit it. This is happening pretty fast, guys. He's under again. Here we go. Oh, is he off? I think he's still on. Another trout. This is just kind of ridiculous not to pass up just to say we got a slam when these trout are biting like this. So we see how long it takes. I just casted. Been what, 10 seconds? Maybe 20 seconds. Now it's gonna prove me wrong this time. Oh, it's under. What was that? Maybe about 45 seconds?
This trout bite is so hot, we had to change our plans. We're no longer going for that slam, at least for now, and we're going to see how many trout we can pull out of this hole.
45 seconds. This is just crazy. He's under. It's like he's still on there. Yeah, he's still on there. Oh, he just spit it right there at the last minute. Oh, this freaking shrimp. He's just annihilating him. I don't even think we need to cast it that far. I think they're all just right all over the place out here. He's under. Oh my God, guys. Uh-oh, this one's got a little bit of meat on him. Got some shoulders. See that, guys? Oh, this might be another keeper. This might be a keeper, guys. Look at that, guys. He came up just short. Put him right up there. And he's just short of that 15 mark. Can y'all see that? 15's there. He's just inside. Let's put him back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, buddy. I didn't have him out, but only a second. There he goes. Okay. That makes me feel better. I hate that when that happens, when you put one in and he just floats off. We barely had him out of the water. All right, well, while it's hot, let's see if we can do it again. I guess a change of plans, guys. We came out here to do the slam, ran across the feeding frenzy. What's a guy to do, huh? Now we got this all tangled. Oh, goodness. My wife will appreciate knowing she's not out here with me, because usually I only fool with this for a second. And then I ask her to take her patience and deal with it, because I don't have the patience for stuff like that, especially when the fishing's hot like it is. I've passed this area a lot of times and I've never noticed any major fishing activity out here in the middle of this pass like this. This area is still pretty hot, guys. I've had bunches of bites here. Something's messing with it again. It's going under a little bit. It's under. Here we go, guys. This one might be a keeper. He's got a little bit more meat on him. Look at him swimming off to the side there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be able to put him in the cooler. Calm down, calm down. That's how easy they come out. The hooks are always just barely in there. Another 16 inches, guys. Put them on this side. 16 inches, same as the one I got in the ice box. And then he comes out. He might be 15 3/4, but he's definitely over the 15 mark right there. The plan's changed, guys. We're in a freaking trout hole, so I think I'm gonna abandon, at least for the moment, the Grand Slam and continue to do this. Look how beautiful it is. There's a big container ship out there. There's the Coast Guard flying over there. And I got this cove to myself. It's kind of tough to beat. This is tough to beat. Guys, that's starting to turn into a beautiful sight. And they're right behind me popping, so we're gonna keep at it. All right, guys. While I was dealing with that fish and getting it on ice, I heard ruckus all on the water out here, so I don't think this is gonna take long. Hopefully I'm not getting too cocky, but Oh, it's already going under. Already going under. He's taking it under. I don't know if y'all can see it out there. He's taking it under to the right a little bit. Now I think he's backed off of it, or he got my shrimp. No, he's still pecking at it. He's under slowly, see that?
We've already got 2 fish in the boat. We're fishing in what's considered the South Management Zone, which has a bag limit of 3. That means we can only get 1 more.
I don't gotta cast it out that far. So I'm catching all these trout, and like 1 out of every 6 or 7 is a keeper, but they just happen so fast. We just throw it in and there's a freaking fish on there. So as long as I'm not overdoing my limit, we'll eat the heck out of these. I got 6 people living in my house right now for the time being. We will eat the heck out of these fish. Here he comes. There he is. And they're barely hooked. I know I said that, but look at that. Watch this. Look at this. That's all it is. Sometimes they'll swallow it. Hi guys. Quick measurement. He is 13 inches, so he's going back. There he goes again. Oh, this is a lady. Oh! Did you see that? That was a ladyfish. Been a lot of bites and a lot of fish coming in the boat for only 2 in the box though. This is ridiculous. Can you believe this has been a whole minute and I haven't caught one? Boring. No, I don't want to get cocky. I don't want to get spoiled. I love when these blessings come like this every now and then, where you just catching fish fast as you can cast almost. Well, we've now blown past high tide. We're about 40 minutes past high tide, so now it's an outgoing tide. Things might be slowing down a little bit in this spot. I'm gonna try to switch you guys to the, never mind, there's a fish on. I was trying to switch you guys to where it's hanging on the front of me so you can see what's going on out here. But I already got a bite. Another tiny trout. That wasn't even 5 seconds. It's under again. Oh. Okay. Okay. See, these trout, I like to just reel nice and steady. I don't like to give them any, because if you give them any breaks, they're barely on there usually and they'll jump off. Ooh, this is a good one, guys. I think. It might be a little short actually, but he's kind of wide. See, he was hooked a little bit better. So for the record, guys, this one was 14, but he's a little bit wider than normal. So we'll put him back. You can see something playing with it. Another small. Look at that. Holy cow. That might be a lady. Yeah. They're fun to watch though, aren't they? She's a little bigger. Maybe not.
Guys, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. We got a lot of cool stuff coming your way in the year ahead.
Guys, look at the freaking trouts in this little body of water. I'm gonna have to go back in this video and count how many I caught. Maybe that's the theme of the video. All right, guys, well, as you can see out this way, the birds are still going, first of all, but as you can see, the sun is starting to set. It looks like it's gonna set right over the Skyway Bridge. I've started to motor off. You know, this is always a challenge for me because I want to keep fishing. I got probably, I don't know, half a dozen shrimp, which may or may not last long, you know, depending on where, but I got a whole thing of cut bait or some mullet that I can cut up. But I also know that the sun sets at 5:30 these days. I got to get back and get the boat cleaned up or whatever, but let's go back and get these fish cleaned. I'll see you back there. All right, guys, this is the gratitude part of the whole trip. We're out here at the Simmons Park boat ramp, getting ready to clean a couple trout. They got a nice cleaning station out here for us. And just like most of them, once you're done, everything just kind of runs off. And just runs right off into the water. So it saves you from having to bring the guts home. So just bring you some Ziplocs. So you can put your fillets in. So you can take the meat home. And leave the guts and stuff like that to the crabs. Pretty cool deal. Definitely glad to have you guys with me today. I know we set out to say we're going to have the Inshore slam, but then God decided he was going to put us on that redfish or that trout hole, and we just started catching trout after trout after trout. We ended up with 2 keepers, which I'm very grateful for. Just like that, boom. 1 fish gone into the water. Now we got another one. Sometimes I like to, you know, just get home and be able to do this. But sometimes it's nice to just, when you get home, you're just done, at least with the fish cleaning. Well, hey guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast hanging out with you. Hey, if you enjoy the fishing videos, you need to check out this one right here, where we recently went out to Horseshoe Beach and just slayed the redfish. Either way, I appreciate you guys, and until next time, may God bless you.